Have you ever walked away from a conversation thinking, that's not what I meant at all? And you're pretty sure the other person walked away thinking the exact same thing? No one was lying, no one was trying to deceive, but somehow the conversation still fell apart. That happens more than we realize, especially when something matters in families, at work, in church, text messages. Same words, different reactions. And most of the time, we never stop to ask why. By the end of this, you're gonna notice something in conversations you probably never noticed before. Once you see it, it's hard to unsee, and it explains a lot of confusion, not just in life, but in how people read scripture too. Let's slow down. Think about a simple word like fine. If someone texts you, I'm fine, what does that mean? Okay? Upset? Done talking? Tired? Polite? It depends. It depends on who sent it. It depends on your history. It depends on the moment. The word didn't change. The meaning did. When we read it, we usually assume one meaning immediately, and then we react. Now, imagine you're putting something together. You open the box, you read the instructions, and all it says is, tighten the screws. One person thinks, just enough. Another thinks, as tight as possible. Same words, different pictures, different results. If it breaks later, they'll probably blame each other. But the real problem wasn't effort. It was meaning. Think about words people hear in religious settings. Words like faith, authority, calling, submission. Two people can hear the same word and picture very different things. One hears authority and thinks guidance. Another thinks control. One hears faith and thinks trust. Another thinks silence. Same word, different background, different meaning. And suddenly, people are talking past each other. Sometimes this happens because we forget something simple. Words don't live in dictionaries. They live in cultures. They live in families. They live in time. When a word is used for 50 years, it gathers meaning. When it's used for 500, it gathers more. So when we hear a word today, we're hearing history. We're hearing traditions. We're hearing past arguments. We're hearing old wounds. That's true in life, and it's true in Scripture too. The Bible wasn't written in our language or our century. So part of reading well is learning to step back into their world, not ours. Imagine a boss says, "You need to show more initiative." To one person, that means take responsibility. To another, work longer hours. And to another, figure it out alone. Same sentence. Different expectations. And before anyone realizes it, there's tension. Not because someone is lazy, but because meaning was never clarified. Most of us were never taught to notice this. We were taught to react. Word, assumption, emotion, response. All in seconds. So fast, we don't even notice. And we think they meant what I think they meant. But often, they didn't. The words stayed the same. The picture in the mind was different. That's where confusion begins. Jesus once asked, "What do you read? How do you read it?" He didn't just ask what the text said. He asked, how was it being understood? Because he knew something. Two people can read the same verse and walk away with different meanings. When it comes to Scripture, the meaning doesn't begin with us. It begins with God. He gives the word. We're learning how to hear it. Let me slow that down. When Jesus asks, "How do you read it?" he's separating three things. What is written, what you think it means, and why you think that. Most of us blend those together. We read and assume our understanding is the same as the text. Jesus doesn't do that. He creates space, and in that space, understanding grows. Let me show you what usually happens instead. We read something like, "God is love." Immediately, a picture forms. For some people, never challenges. For others, never judges. For others, always agrees. None of that is in the sentence. We brought it with us. So we start defending things the text never said. Learning to read well is learning to separate what is written from what I added. Take a phrase like, have faith, trust, silence, ignore questions. Which one did the writer mean? We don't know until we slow down. Look at context, audience, situation. That's how meaning becomes clear. I've had moments where I realized I was confident about something, and I couldn't explain why. I just knew it. Or thought I did. And when I traced it back, it wasn't scripture. It was something I'd absorbed or assumed. That was humbling, but freeing too. Let's practice together. Think of a recent disagreement. Not a big one, just normal. What word mattered most? Time? Respect? Effort? Love? One person meant priority, the other meant schedule. Same word, different values. Now imagine how different that conversation would have been if they had been noticed early. That's the power of this. When we slow down like this, we're admitting something. We're saying, I'm not the center of truth. I'm a listener first. That takes humility. But Scripture always connects understanding with humility. Listening before speaking. Learning before teaching. That's how God shapes people. Once you notice this, you'll see it everywhere. In conversations, in sermons, in debates, in comments. People answering questions no one actually asked. Certainty built on assumptions. And you'll realize there's more going on here than we usually see. Before we decide, before we defend, before we divide, let's slow down and ask, how is this meaning forming in me? That question protects unity. It protects truth. It protects hearts. Sit with that.